Good evening. This is going to be a very short session indeed. I intended to go out earlier, but I fell asleep on the settee at home. Never mind, I needed the nap, and at least I can get some fishing in, albeit a very, very limited time indeed. However, as long as your bait's in the water, you've got a chance. Second chuck in, and I had that lovely thrill of a thud on the lure. And here it is. You can feel it all the way through when you've got braid. It's a perch. It's my target for this particular session. I show my gear often, so just a quick look there, braid on the reel, and then I always go for a fluorocarbon hook length. And what's catching the fish? It's that 2-inch glider, and a jig head, small one, that's just 1 gram. Right, let's see if I can add a few more to the tally. Where there's one perch, often there are more waiting to be caught. Just had one come off at the side. It was a tiny little fish. That's the thing about lure angling. If you go for a small bait like I do and a small jig head, you can actually catch fish of all sizes. Naturally, I prefer to catch big perch, and if I had the choice, I would sooner catch 1 2-pound fish than 100 2-ounce ones. Nevertheless, fish are fish, and whatever the size, I'm happy to catch them. Can you hear those Canada geese there? They're going off the lake actually. Must be doing some late grazing somewhere. You often see them on fields very, very late in the day. And then they return to the body of water where they spend the night. Although I'm fishing quite light as far as the jig head is concerned, and a small bait, nevertheless you can get a decent chuck into the water, especially when it's a calm evening like it is today. When the wind's blowing, especially towards you, well, it's very, very difficult to cast into that with such a light approach. But these calm, still nights are perfect, and this of course is the time when you do catch perch. So although I'm only here for a short time, I can't guarantee that you will catch. I can't guarantee I will add to that one fish that I've had so far, but nevertheless this is a good time to be out after perch. It's getting quite dark now, and due to the fact that I arrived late, I will continue as long as I can. So this might be my last clip, unless I catch another fish. Not long left actually, up to dark itself. Our building work at home is in the final furlong, I'm happy to say. The builders, as in the 3 of them coming every day, have now come to an end. Just some finishing touches to the room upstairs. The plasterer has pretty much finished what he's got to do as far as that side of things is concerned. I've just got to have some plastering done where we had the rewiring, and there's got to be a radiator fitted, and the electrician needs to come again for one final visit, get the skip off the drive, get the scaffolding down, and then we start painting. It's all good though, isn't it? As I've blogged about it, especially my thought for the day, lots of inspiration there. It's very often through what goes on in our lives that we get our inspiration, challenges in life, whatever they may be, are the things that will either make us or they will break us. Anyway, I've got a few more casts, so if I don't catch anything, this will be the last you hear from me. Why not check out my website? There's no comments box here on YouTube, but you can post a message on there. I'd love to hear from you. Do you do a bit of jigging yourself? Into perch? Whatever. Feel free to head over and drop me a message. theanglingrev.com. If you are fishing tomorrow, which is Sunday, tight lines. Enjoy. A very late perch indeed. Make sure your bait's in the water. You've got a chance.